What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So it was a very good week for passive income. The RoundHill ETFs, the YieldMax ETFs, the ProShares ETFs, and dividend stocks have done very well. Also reveal to you how much I've earned from CONY ETF or CONY ETF. That ETF has done pretty well for me. I'm also going to show you a stock, a dividend stock that I'm selling to try to build up the RoundHill ETFs and the YieldMax ETFs and the ProShares ETFs. So, right now there is a focus on income. Again, I am a fan of income investing, dividend growth investing, value investing, and basically, I do buy high yield dividend stocks and also have like a hybrid of dividend growth stocks. So I invest in a lot. I almost created my own pie, my own M1 Finance pie or my own ETF, which has done very well. And, I have this separate from my IRA. This is a brokerage account, which I call the Dividendo Manifesto. So this is all passive income. This is myself creating my own retirement pension. So my IRA, I'm going to show you what I have in it, how much I have this week. I'll probably save that video for you to see. And also I have a link for my IRA if you're interested in replicating it. But right now, we got to get to business. We got to focus on the strategy. And honestly, I'm on pace to make way more than I did working as a exercise specialist or exercise physiologist. So I'm very excited to reveal to you the income, the process. It's going to take time. It's not going to be overnight. I mean, it would be overnight if I won the lottery, but I'm not going to win the lottery. So I'm not going to deal with trying to buy a lottery ticket and hoping I'm going to be worth millions of dollars. It just doesn't happen. So we have to do what I did with my career. I would consider myself at a plateau, even as working as a registered nurse in the middle of a pandemic. My employer or my hospital system did not pay for my raise. They didn't give me a raise. They did not match my 403b. So this is why I dividend invest, because what happens if all of a sudden, you invest heavily into your 401k or 403b and they're not making a contribution towards that for you? That I witnessed that during the pandemic, during the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm a nurse working on the front line, seeing COVID patients that need to be intubated or not going to make it. So it was a crazy time. And that was really gut check time for me. That was a reality check. And funny thing was, my last day working at the hospital that I was at, my tuition reimbursement contract expired. And as of that day, since I made it my last day, my message to them was, okay, this is my last day working here, and you're going to reimburse me with all my contract for tuition reimbursement for NP schools all over with, and I'm done. I'm a free bird. I won't owe any extra money to them or anything because everything's forgiven for the 2-year rule. So did that and I walked out. That was my message. And I started travel nursing. I loaded up a lot of money with this dividend portfolio. I started travel nursing in September 2022. And now, I took a year off after graduating in August 2023, one to pay off debt and load up my dividend portfolio. So I needed a year to kind of recharge. In September 2024, I took boards, passed. Now I'm a certified nurse practitioner looking for jobs. So, the funny thing is, if I get turned down for a job. Travel nurse pays more right now, so it's still a win-win situation, but there's no guarantees. My contract could be gone and, tomorrow. So, there's no guarantees with that. There's not a lot of job security with being a travel nurse. You can in certain hospitals. So myself, 39, single, no kids, no obligations. Now's the time to capitalize and build on my career. If you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Smash that like button. Let's check out my income and my dividend investing strategy right now. Look at the progress of everything that I was paid. So 2,696, it looks like I was paid for the month of January. And that's not even including E-Trade. Right now, as of now, my estimated income is $1,398.33. That's a down month for me. But let's see what happens. Again, I was paid I have $195.02 of pending income. My average monthly income is $2,467.36 or 30 cents. My estimated income is 26,599.32. That's how much I will be estimated getting paid. That's not including what was paid right here. So I think my goal is to at least reach 35,000 total income. I can do that easily this year. All of it will be reinvested back into the dividend portfolio. So that's some things that are nice. And I'll show you some things that were nice also. So here's some things that are up and coming. Got Cube Smarts, or NNN right here, 2436, AbbVie 745. That needs to go up. Hess Midstream 1458, Citizens Financial 2546, Enterprise Product Partners 3128, One Oak 1224, MPLX 2582, and it goes on and on. So let me show you my activity that I had, which with recent income. So January 31st, 2025, I was paid $11.19 with YBTC, which is the RoundHill Bitcoin Covered Call Strategy ETF. $12.55 with QDTE, which is the RoundHill Innovation 100 ODTE Covered Call Strategy ETF. January 31st, FBY, the YieldMax Meta Option Income Strategy ETF 2212. $13.98 with XDTE, the RoundHill S&P 500 ODTE Covered Call Strategy ETF, $13.98. February 3rd, Darden Restaurants, 606, DRI is a symbol. Then February 3rd, American Tower Corporation, which is a REIT, or Real Estate Investment Trust. Symbol is AMT, I made 1506. UVV, Universal Corporation, I made 143. February 5th, I made 251 with Lowe's. LOW is a symbol. February 7th, which was yesterday, YMAG ETF, the YieldMax Magnificent 7 Fund of Option Income ETFs, 773. Then on February 7th, the QDTE, or the RoundHill Innovation 100 ODTE Cover Call Strategy ETF 1544. You'll see this dividend deduction. I went over that in previous videos. Check that out. RDTE on February 7th, the RoundHill Small Cap ODTE Cover Call Strategy ETF 987. YBTC ETF, the RoundHill Bitcoin Cover Call Strategy ETF, I made 719. The YMAX, the YieldMax Universe of Option Income ETFs, so YMAX ETF 2479. BITO ETF ProShares Bitcoin ETF 92 cents plus 33.73. CONY ETF, the YieldMax Coin Option Income Strategy ETF, 89 cents plus 41.87. YMAG ETF, 521, and XDTE ETF, 1534. So that was a good amount of money that I earned for one day, which is all going to be reinvested into my portfolio. But I'm going to show you a change I made. I'm going to show you my section that I started adding. And I'm going to be putting money in. MSTY ETF. I'm a little bit down right now. That's fine. I'm not too worried. NVDY ETF, I'm doing pretty good right there. BITO ETF, that needs to go up a little bit. I've been funding them. The YBTC, the RoundHill Bitcoin Covered Call ETF, that needs to go up. And then PLTY, the YieldMax PLTR Option Income Strategy ETF. So Palantir stock has done very well. And with Palantir stock doing well, PLTY has serious potential. Now, if a Palantir bubble happens, we got a problem with PLTY. Palantir is way overvalued, but what are you going to do? I mean, it's doing well, and I'm getting the passive income from PLTY. That could significantly drop, so just be aware of that. The YETH, the RoundHill Ether Covered Call Strategy ETF, that's like the Ethereum Covered Call ETF. I would love for that one to be weekly. If they did weekly, that would be amazing, but I'm starting to load them up. Now, what I sold was Citigroup. C is a symbol. So selling Citigroup stock, which was $666.73, that added to YETH ETF, PLTY ETF, YBTC ETF, and the incoming money, actually, I am adding again IVR, the Invesco Mortgage Capital. It looks like that's doing a little bit stronger. And Rexford Industrial Realty 8380. So Rexford Industrial Realty has been doing pretty well. So I decided to re-add it. Invesco Mortgage Capital, when the pandemic hit, I went in big time. Reinvested the dividends. It did do a reverse split. It was, mortgage-backed REITs were destroyed during the pandemic. So it was a time to buy, and I earned a lot of passive income, and IVR is slowly starting to rebound. So I made the decision to re-add IVR. So these are the changes I made to my dividend portfolio. Wanted to be very transparent and provide my rationales as to why I am still buying the YieldMax ETFs, the RoundHill ETFs, and the ProShares ETFs. These options income ETFs have been a game changer for me, and I'm using the options income ETFs or the cover call strategy ETFs to buy dividend growth stocks. That's the long-term goal. What I could do if M1 Finance has changes to the dividend portfolio, I can reestablish a dividend investing strategy to use the covered call options income ETFs to buy the high yield stocks, and the high yield stocks or dividend stocks can buy dividend growth stocks. That is one idea that I have. And then I can focus on buying the REITs and then eventually flip everything and try to live off dividends and let the dividend snowball effect be perfected. But you have to realize it's going to take a lot of resources. So, more resources I put in, the potential to live off dividends, retire on dividends, earn great passive income, and become a individual who's earning passive income and enjoying my retirement. But right now, 39 years old, let me worry about what I have to do right now. If you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. I will have a video for you tomorrow. I may squeeze one in tonight. So take care and have a good one. And I'm going to jump to my disclaimer. So as a reminder, this is a disclaimer. Do not use my YouTube channel for any form of financial advice. It's strictly for entertainment purposes only. You don't have to buy stocks because I buy them, or ETFs. Investing is a big risk. You can gain money, you can lose money. So be aware and do your due diligence. If you're looking for financial advice, use a financial advisor for your reference for financial advice, and go for a tax advisor for tax advice. My YouTube channel is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I have a description, a disclaimer in the description. Now, again, I am an income investor, dividend growth investor, passive income investor, hybrid. Okay. I've lost money before, and I don't want you to lose money. So my situation is different than yours. You have to be aware of that. That's why I invest in high yield dividend stocks and some of these cover call strategy ETFs and options income ETFs. Take care and have a good one.